I work on a ton of series. So I'm a designer at VIZ Media, and what that is essentially is I do product design, mostly book design. The books are from Japan, and they have Japanese logos, they have Japanese layouts. Those things need to be transferred over to like each region. So I think I have like a Spanish counterpart. I'm the guy in the U.S. So for series like Chainsaw Man, My Hero Academia, Dan Da Dan, Heart Gear, etc., The Promised Neverland, Haikyuu, I'm the designer for the manga for those series.
It's pretty dope.
Another part of my job is I do like apparel design, product design with consumer product goods. I wish I had brought some of it with me today, but I worked on the Nike collab, so I helped Nike's designers. Yeah, shout out to Is Mateo. He's an excellent designer at Nike, and he's a huge Naruto fan.
Amazing.
And he took our initial concepts and really brought those home. So mostly I'm brought on for like keeping things. I don't know. Like I'm a super fan myself. So I think the company really values my opinion. So if the fans, you ever feel frustrated about products that come from us, we're trying as hard as we can.
But we should blame you, though.
We should blame
you specifically.
It's okay. I'll take the heat.
Okay,
you can blame me all you want. But, you know, if there's something that we do that you're a little upset about, you have to understand that these things aren't done in a vacuum. And that there's a lot of people in this fandom and there's a lot of expectations. And it's just not going to be what you want it to be.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, and this is good, just a general rule of thumb, is if it's an official product from the official source, there's a chance that the decision was done intentionally by like people who love the series as much as you do or even more than you do.
Yeah.
And we had to get an okay from the creators and their representatives. So one of the funny ones I get a lot of anime conventions is like, this isn't, because like, not so much anymore, is like, why did we call it My Hero when it's like Boku no, and Boku no's more nuance and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the creator wants it to be called My Hero.
There you go.
And I'm not going to tell Sensei he's wrong.
Exactly.
As simple as that.
So, I mean, if you look at a Japanese book, it says My Hero right on it. But, you know, a lot of this stuff is approved by the creators. We don't do anything without their...
Absolutely. As a fellow graphic designer, I totally understand. And as my director likes to say, we get paid to make things look pretty, you know?
Correct.
So I totally understand that there's like such a big process. You got to go through so many layers and, you know, as many options and things that you design. It's always going to get approved by higher ups, seen by many eyes, and always edited, always fixed to something different, you know? It's a group effort in making things look the way they need to be.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I can see it getting like a little, not frustrating is the word I want to use, because anime fans do feel like they always know best, especially the ones who genuinely, I want to say no disrespect, but full disrespect. Y'all really don't be knowing shit. And
Wow.
they really don't be knowing shit. And they like, they should have did it this way. And I'm like, bro, you don't have any editing skills. You don't have any acting skills. You don't have any musical skills. You just read and watch, which is fine.
Like tag me in here. For those people who feel a certain way, I think that there's a real opportunity for you to get those skills and then like apply and come work for these places. Another issue is, and it's just something we interface with every day, is it's impossible to be a super fan of everything. This is why I haven't read Jujutsu Kaisen, because I mean it's right up my alley. Like 100% I would be into it. But I have to be up on the stuff, and I like Dandadan and Chainsaw Man and all these series. Each designer works on like 20 plus series, and I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to the people I represent, like the fans I represent. Like, should I be reading Jujutsu Kaisen when I could be? I could, you know, but personally, I want to be up just so the design choices I make are on point for the fandoms. The fandoms that I serve.
Of course.
So how do you find the balance, I guess, in between like working professionally, because like this is still your job, and your fandomness and your love for the medium itself? Because I can see that kind of being a little not difficult, but it is a juggling act, I feel like.
Oh, it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's 100% difficult. I think that's something I'm still trying to figure out. Like work-life balance is a problem. Like I'm so passionate about so many of these projects that like after it's time to clock out, I'm still probably working on stuff where I should be, doing other things in my life. But it's just too much fun for me at the time, and so I really enjoy it. So it's a little toxic relationship with work right now, but I'm working on it. I recognize it, and I'm working on it. But
one day at a time, man.
One day at a time.
I believe in you, and I just met you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How do you feel when you see? I know when like I see like my products that I put up on for my organization. How do you feel seeing like all of these things and know like I worked on that, like and seeing people enjoy them? Like how does that make you feel?
Some of this stuff here is things that you made, right?
Yeah, for the people watching on YouTube, right?
Oh yeah, for those.
Oh yeah.
Visually, and if you're not watching on YouTube, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel.
They're on Spotify.
Subscribe to the channel on YouTube, though. We need that.
Do both, right? Yeah. So I guess it's a little bittersweet sometimes because I know that I could have done better, but you have deadlines, and it's just like you beat yourself up as a fan. It's like, oh, you see it, you're seeing like, oh, I really wish I did
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, X, Y, and Z. But there's something I kind of live by, which is look how done this is, and you got to keep moving.
Look how done this is.
Look how done this is.
That you can apply that to so many things.
Yeah,
Yo, this is mad finish, bro.
Right, exactly. You can spend so much time just making micro adjustments.
Sometimes you just gotta put it out there.
You just gotta put it out there.
That's probably what the author of Attack on Titan felt when he finished his work.
It's not a VIZ title. I'm not going to talk about Attack on Titan.
It was like, you went too far, sir. Let's reel you back in. Let's reel you back in.
Valid.
But I understand what you mean, because when it comes to like editing like the videos and stuff like that, or when I first started creating my own content, I was super like self-conscious about it and scared to put it out there. But after a while, I was like, well, this is as done as this is going to get. And anything more is like, I'm just beating myself up about it. So, yeah, it's just going to go out there. And you get better as you go along. You know what I mean? Like, these videos could be edited better. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fight for my life over here. But do what I can.
You do a great job.
No, you do great. I think that's important, to see like other people surrounding you and validating you, because, we will always be more self-critical on our own work than somebody else's. Like you'll see somebody else that'll be like, I did terrible. I don't like it. I didn't do this. I could have done X, Y, and Z. But they're like, dude, no, it looks amazing. Like, it's always nice to have at least a second opinion regardless, especially if it's someone that you value their opinion, or most.
Now, every now and then, I let a spicy comment get to me on the internet. I'm not going to lie to you. I've had somebody be like, your audio is shit. I'm like, damn, man, I should tweak that shit, bro.
Oh, that's funny. I don't let any of that stuff get to me.
It's very rare. The little semblances when I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to respond back, and I'm going to be mad spicy. Because that's the thing. Half the people on the internet don't be ready for, like, a real comeback. It's no talking heads, no profile picture, no nothing. I just be, sometimes I be having time. You're
just arguing with a bot.
No, it'd be a person.
They
be hurt.
Trust me.
They be hurt.
A lot of times I just respond back, who hurt you? Because they be so mad at me about the dumbest shit. Because I thought Nico Robin was like better than that girl from Fairy Tale.
Lucy?
Yeah. I got killed for that like the other day.
What does it matter?
Exactly.
So I just had time that day. I was like, Lucy's 14, my guy.
There you go.
Leave me alone. Nico Robin's grown. 28.
This is going in a direction I don't know where it's going.